Hello, everybody. Oh, my hair color's changed, or my hair type's changed again. I'm not sure how that happened, but I can fix it, I think. Hold on. Maybe. Nope. It doesn't want to. I tried to press the key function that switches it, and apparently it's just permanently there. Anyway, we're gonna do our sticker for today. We're working on our sticker. I need to find me a really nice. I think I ought to do a Halloween thing. I feel like I need to. You know what I mean? It's September. It's time for spooky season. It's just time. I love spooky music. But which spooky music do I want? No, we'll do this. We'll do this one. Maybe a little touch too loud though. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. And then, of course, we'll finish up the stream with some Final Fantasy Dawn. Some Final Fantasy, not Dawn Trail. I have Dawn Trail. I have not made it to Dawn Trail though. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the possum. We're gonna start off with some layers. Here, we're gonna make a really nice pink. I kind of like to start with like the deeper colors and then work my way up. I feel like it's just a little bit. And I probably won't go like too. I'll still make it like cartoony in a way. So I won't go like full ham on the coloring. You know. Should probably make it a little bit more red, actually. There we go. At least for this part. It is going to be darker in the back here. So I'm just going to color it in this color anyway. And then we're going to go with like a darker pale pink here in the side. Tip of the tongue, and a little bit more pink like this color. Depending on how well the coloring goes, I might even be able to work on the text too. We'll make that but a little bit more saturated. There we go. That way, so my shadows can be nice and saturated, and my lights will be a little bit desaturated. Oh, that's what I did. I colored the tooth on accident. Oops. I'm like, now why did I color that? Then I realized before when I was coloring it, I thought it was part of the mouth. And I mean, it is. But it isn't. It's a tooth. This coming week, I won't have a stream at all this weekend. But I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday instead. So I'm still getting in my 3 streams a week. But I'm going out with friends after work to help them do some things. Because, you know, I have a raccoon with a pole saw. Dangerous combination. Because, you know, I'm not allowed to use fire on the pine trees. That might actually, like, burn the house down or something, but, you know. Some friends need some help cleaning up before winter. And we've got the knowledge and sharp tools. Knowledge and sharp tools. Can't get any better than that. I'm gonna make sure we get around this guy. He's gonna be a little bit pink. He's a little bit red rimmed, so I feel bad for him. I should make that a little bit more of a glowy red later. But everybody at the teen center that I volunteer for is out sick, so they're gonna close for the week. I am the only one that survived. Well, aside from Cynthia's. I am the only one who has made it out without anything happening. Ooh, go me. Because as usual, I am the immune one. Despite always having issues. All the time. I want it to be a little bit more gray though. There we go. Although everybody's unsure whether or not they have COVID or not because they took like the dual flu A, the triple one where you can test for flu A and B and COVID. And apparently nobody knows how to read that test right, so nobody understood that C was for control. And then when they took a standard COVID test, they were negative. And so we're all just like, okay. See, I took a standard. It was negative. And I'm like, So it's a possibility that everybody just got some other type of, nasty viral thing. Because this is for, like, kids that go to public school, too. And, I mean, we all know what public school is like. They're petri dishes. Just little petri dishes. And the kids are they're like the rats. They're like the thing that the germs grow. they're quite literally the food. And everybody's together in one spot, and it's allergy season 2 with the ragweed and the goldenrod. So everybody's like, oh, we're just sniffly because of because we have allergies and stuff. It turns out it's something completely different. To be fair, I completely understand. As somebody who suffered from such things, I completely understand. I, too, can never tell when I'm actually sick, or if my body is just telling me, hey, we need to go die somewhere. Or if it just needs more food. I don't feel hunger. I don't get tummy, the tummy rumbles when you're hungry. I get the, hey, if we don't eat, we might just throw up kind of thing. That's how I know I'm hungry. I just am nauseous. It's fantastic, really. It's not. Because then you don't feel like eating because you're nauseous. But then if you don't eat, you're even more nauseous. It's really hard to deal with sometimes. Although speaking of school, there was this meme going around on Facebook that joked that, if the school, decided to start selling coffee like Starbucks in the school pickup line, for one thing, it raised a lot of money for the school, and secondly, like, parents would probably be less upset about having to stay in school pickup drop-off lines for so long. Until one school, of course it's the rich people school, decided they would start selling coffees for $3 or $2 or something like that. It was $3, yeah, because I thought it was like an odd number to make people have exact change for, because it's $3, But yeah, I wonder how well that's doing. I should actually check up on that. But that was good. Maybe our local schools should do something about that. People spend so much money on Starbucks and stuff. It's kind of wild. Like I had to explain to a client though, that the invoices that I send them are for that current month, not for the month ahead, because they thought they had been paying in advance. And I'm like, no, actually, you're technically like a month and a half behind. It was like, technically. But I never worried about it because, you know, they always paid. So I was just like, yeah. And that's what I told them. I was like, you know, I don't really worry about it unless you're like really far behind. And then I kind of was like, hey, this stuff is due, you know. Like the person I had to call like the other day who's not called me back if they were 3 months behind. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun conversation. Sadly. Haha. It's always a good idea to read the instructions. Exactly. Actually, I did read the instructions on I had to take 2 tests because I spilt the solution, which was dumb. I know. But like, I read the instructions and I was like, okay, I get it. And then it tells me to do something else. Like, it tells me to open up the solution bottle first before like putting it in the box. You know, it had like a little stand in the box you're supposed to poke a hole through. So when I went to go poke the hole in the box, I spilled all the solution. I had to get another one. And that one went okay, except for like, it's the one I got this time was the one you're supposed to like peel off a sticky thing. Yeah, I know. But that just reminded me of the fiasco that happened this morning. And so I did follow the instructions. It's that I feel like the instructions were a little bit backwards. They were not meant for like people who read the instructions step by step. Blend that out just a second. But you know. And then the other one, the double-sided sticky tape came off. Like, pretty horrendously, I might add. Like, I was just like, you for real there? No, I don't like it. So I actually had to sit there and hold it together for like 15 minutes. And that was awful. Never want to have to do that again. So next time I'll get the first one, but I'll actually remember to actually pop out the thing first and then open up the bottle. So I was just like, are you shitting me right now? Yes, to be fair, everybody was having a hard time like reading and following instructions because of the fact that they were sick. And when you're sick, things aren't like very obvious. Like a lot of things just aren't necessarily very obvious. Cause you're just kind of like, what? Nah, we'll leave it at midtime. Okay. So now I need like dark brown color. I think I'm just gonna airbrush this part. Then I'll have to like go over it again a little bit with the lighter color anyway. And to be fair, okay, the other letter on there was C-A-B-T. I don't think many people would just assume that T meant COVID. They could have made it a little bit more fair. Like, I would have been, like, that doesn't make any sense. But I also completely understand. I'll make that a little bit lighter here in a second. Let me make that a little bit more pink right here. Kind of just wanted to make it a little bit softer right there. And then here's yellow. I'm just adding in a few gradients here and there, and then we'll lighten everything up. Just gotta slowly build up some stuff here. No, you're just cutie patootie. Oh, I almost forgot about the other side of his face. Oops. And I gotta do his features too. If I don't do his teeth, then the background will show through, and we don't want that. I believe the whites of his eyes I actually did with the pen. There we go. That gives them a little bit of pizzazz there, and then we can use the multiply and get a color that's closer to it here, but we want it to be more saturated. Actually, it's this really, really cool thing that I remembered, and I can't remember what it was. It wasn't multiplying. We didn't use an opposite color. It was really interesting. And I can't remember how they did it. This poor guy and his eye. He's got a little sunken eyeball here. It's just, he can't help it. Of course, I'm going to go back and darken things up with another multiply layer. Now think about this time last year. I did what was it? Doki Doki Literature Club. That was such a fun game, though. Okay, now we're gonna take my painterly tool here. Just like blend out a little bit of these areas a little bit. Like, just a little bit too harsh. And I could have used an airbrush instead. Who does that? Also, I want some of it to be a little bit less. I am gonna airbrush this part a little bit. And now I need to add another multiply layer because I need like a darker. I'm gonna make, because in the back here it needs to be like ultra dark. And then blend it out. Maybe I need to come out a little bit more than that.
Happy Halloween.
There we go. I'm gonna add a layer on top of that because I would like to have, I think, kind of more of a bright light, maybe. Or yet, I think, to get the hair. Download the fur brushes on this device. I need to. Because, like, that shit's like my bread and butter, okay? When doing animals. It is downright the best way to get some really nice photos. Other than, doing this right here. Using the airbrush. I just need a bit more detail. And I'll probably go a little darker also. In there. Take my multiply. Now I just need to make sure I get all these little spots that are very clearly not done. Merge together. I feel like I need some more dark. maybe we'll take a really nice separate. Here with it. Later. There we go. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Highlights to the nose. I use a pen for that one. And maybe some. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to blur in this part. No wonder that looks so clunky and funky. There we go. I like it. We might need to adjust the coloring just a bit. It does seem he seems a little bit dark, but that's okay. I actually don't mind him looking too dark. But the raccoon's gonna be a little bit different. Because, you know, we're gonna have to start off with kind of like a dark gray base. And work our way from there. It's always hard to pick a color for them. You want to go too blue, but you need to be a little bit more blue. You know what? I'm just going to set this one as a reference layer. Maybe I can just... I mostly got it. I am still going to have to go over all these lines though. I hate when this happens so much. You can't see the lines anymore. Because it doesn't go, it goes right up to it and then not around. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to fix all that then. Because apparently I did not do that. I thought I had colored that in with the white, but apparently not. No, not a two-headed dog. It's a sticker design. It's a raccoon on one side and a possum on the other side. And underneath, it's gonna say, "You scream, we scream." And then that's it. That's the whole joke. Because I am going to Comic-Con, and stickers are I mean, I didn't sell too many last year. I actually sold more of my original art than I did of my stickers or my fan art. But, stickers are really cheap. You can sell them for $2. I print them out for about this, for a little bit less than that, because I print them out myself. And I cut them myself. Because it is way too expensive to get, stickers printed. I have gotten stickers printed. but it is rather uneconomical just for one small local event. Always liked the idea of having like possum and raccoon stickers. I just didn't feel like I could come up with anything like super original. So this is my almost like not entirely original, because I'm sure somebody else has done a very similar thing, but an almost original concept. Nobody is truly original anymore. Humans have been on this earth for far too long. Somebody's already done something. It's like all those VTubers that actually point at each other and be like, "You stole my design," and like it's, you know, two people can have the same thought at the same time, y'all. It's not that deep. About the only thing you could probably come up with, and I can't even say with certainty that this would be a completely original idea, is some like alien, but like it's an alien of your own design. But even that is probably not gonna be all that original, so sorry, Tuts. It's like, you know, everybody's a dragon, so of course, like, there's gonna be very similar designs to me. Of course, this isn't even my original model. This is a Suica. Yeah, you get that. It's a Suica pre-made model. I need to like bring back, you know, my model one day. Just for shits and giggles. Okay. So now what I have to do is I gotta get a lighter gray here. I really wish I had. No, I wonder if I could just. Artists love to fight over designs, yeah. Mostly it's like VTubers who like to do that, and I don't understand. Where's my material? I've saved them so much. Oh wait, here we go. Where are my favorites? Oh no. It's somewhere else. Manage materials. Favorites. That's why you're a normal PNG tuber for now. Well, I can say with certainty, you're gonna have, I mean, like, you can do pretty good at figuring, you know, out something that's really, really cool, but I'm taking a minute to search my filters for this, fur brush that I really am missing right now. And I hope that I wasn't really dumb. And I hope that I was smart enough to actually favorite it. It's questionable sometimes whether I'm smart enough to do that. It looks like I was not. I think that was the problem I had before. I was looking. Okay. And then I can't. Look at downloads. Somewhere. Yes, hair and fur. There it is. There it is. And now let's see. can I find it? And that is a blur brush. So you can use that for hair. Aha! There it is. I love this brush so much. We're gonna put it in with the airbrush. This is one of my many fur brushes that I use. Oh, thank you for the follow, Psycho 4000. You know, with the name Psycho 4000, you should do like a robot or something. Just saying. That was the other thing you could do. You did like a little cyborg thing. Psycho 4000. No. I really did that. All on different. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, fine. I really need to change my name. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if it's on another layer. I hate it being on another layer because then it makes things look funky. So... I mean, that did work. I did. Well, okay, I'll take it. It makes everything look darker. That's what I wanted. I mean, I don't think it quite did exactly what I wanted it to do. It did something, but... Alright, gotta color that in, so I make sure that I remember to do that later. But hey, my lines don't look messed up anymore, so it's fine. Ah, okay. No way. I was just sitting there like, why don't I have any lines there? I'm just gonna have to fix that real quick. I'm not even sure if I did draw that and then did not actually ink that in. There we go. All right. For sure. The mark of a great genius when you forget to put in lines. For sure. Sure. Okay. And this is like purpley color in here. Perfect. This one, that part. No, this part, yes. Because it thinks it's all one thing. I hate using the tiny brushes. I feel like they don't do enough fast enough. Alright, then we're gonna do the same thing with the key. Like, these are small enough that I don't have to worry about them. I will fill it. a little bit darker outside. Because we've just got quite a few spots in his mouth that we need to take care of. Little bit of speckling. You know, raccoons, they get some spots in their mouth from time to time. One a little bit darker than the other. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna darken his nose. Okay, now we go about with my brand new redownload brush. I do like it. We need a little bit smaller. And to make it easier on my ears, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go over my lines a little bit, and then I will erase what I don't need. I'm also gonna have to go in and like speckle stuff. But first, I know what I need to make this on another layer, flip layer, or I forget what I'm doing completely. Because this will make it so much easier for me to erase stuff later. I'll probably go back over the pasta a little bit more very small here because this isn't completely white. I'm very short, so we follow the pattern a little bit better. That's a good base start, and then we're going to take it a little bit darker. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller to catch the edge. Now I'm gonna raise it a little bit more. Finish filling in here. Probably should have just made that dark and then added white on top of it. Because at least this raccoon's fur is a little bit weird. It's got like, kind of like a really dark base and then like white on top of black. And I can do that here in just a second. Make sure that it's nice and short. Does not like it when I do. Oops. No thanks. Dark color only. There we go. And now we can add in like a few sparse, lighter Toad's right in here. We do want this. I want a really thin line. With like a really dark color right here. There we go. Now we're looking a little bit more right. First, I'm gonna do what I did with the other one. Last, I'm gonna go ahead and do all this part. Erase, but I don't. And it's very, very, very clear that I go over everything. And make sure that this all gets filled in. It doesn't look as bad when I turn it down, but you can't see the lines as and I really need you to be able to see the lines. For some reason it doesn't really do it as much with the bigger lines, but it really does it with these small lines. Whenever you use the fill tool, so be aware of your fill tool. Beware. Because your lines might turn out spooky.
Happy Halloween.
This is in general a really good way to see like whether or not your lines are lining. Alright, that's good enough. We're gonna tone that down a bit. Also, not so bad. There we go. And now we can play with the multiply some more. I'm gonna use, in order to do some like really nice light fur, I'm gonna use this and just kind of like highlight some spots. And not find the right size. There we go. I'm just gonna lighten a few of these up, like right there. Well, on the other side, but I feel like these should pop out a little bit more than they do. And now, before I forget, I have to do is right here, or else I'm definitely gonna forget. And then I'm gonna take right. I think in my attempt to make him a little bit more colorful, I did accidentally make him a little bit too brown. I'm gonna try to fix that a little bit. For sure, some spots are extremely yellow, but not all of them. And I'm more or less just touching it before this done. Or I mean, not really any shading or highlighting since I already did all that. There, I do think that looks a lot better. I like it. I think it's cute. I'm gonna go ahead and just swap all these together though. Alright. I think actually, you know what? We'll just I think we'll just like stream another half an hour or whatever. We'll just finish it today and not play Final Fantasy. That's what I feel like. That's what I just feel like. Cause like we're there, you know what I mean? We're like right there. We just have to find them. I want to make the other one. I want to make the top one really unique. Ooh, I like the Algerian regular, but it might be a little bit too
Happy Halloween.
almost like Comic Sans, but I really hate Comic Sans. And Comic Sans, I mean, I don't really hate Comic Sans. I mean, it is a pretty good rounder, but ooh, there's two black. I do not want to circular text. Hold on. No. Regular text. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Okay. Except for what color do I want? I don't know, what color do I want? Ooh. I guess I can do it this color. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. I don't want to cover it. Okay, and then we're gonna rasterize this layer. Because then I can do stuff like this. Add. Oh, there we go. I just had to figure out how to do that part. That's fine. Oops. Okay, so now I want to do a new layer, and I hope that I have the right one that I'm looking for. Not see one before. I might have to go look for it. I want something that's like sharp. It's not Old English. Sharp and pokey. Algerian looks pretty cool, but I don't think it's what I'm looking for here. Yes, trailer regulars would be fantastic. Found it. Not circular. Thank you. I want to cancel the layer. Just want to start typing again because I messed up. I actually really like that, but it needs to be red. And then we're gonna rasterize this again. Expand it. I don't think I want to expand it that much. I think we're gonna expand this one by 5. I like that. That looks neat. Okay. I feel like... So, for one thing, we're going to change it up a little bit. Not really too much, but we're going to make things bigger. Because now that I have everything lined up, I wanted to stretch edge to edge. And I didn't put that one. I feel like I don't even really need to if I line it up, it almost lines up like perfectly if I do it that way. I kind of like it like going over the top of it. Ooh, what if I duplicated it? Hold on. I like that one. Okay. That's actually a really good way to add. We're gonna do that again with this one because that actually works out really good. To like make a shadow. And I really like how much more I made it that way. Yeah, nice. I like it. Sometimes if you duplicate this one, and then you also do that here, blur it out a whole lot. Makes kind of like a little bit of a 3D effect. It's like doing the drop shadow in Photoshop, but they're not doing the drop shadow. What you can also do, if you wanted to do something else, you can actually Gaussian blur it slightly. Okay, and then you'll go up to new correction layer, and you can brighten it up. Merge it down with that one. And like it has like a glow effect. I don't like it too much. Like a little bit. I think it's pretty interesting. That's how we did the filters before.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, actually that one's really neat. If only I can do it like I mean, I think it's cool, but I wish it went underneath it, though. And, like, I wish that I could erase, like, parts of it. And I can, actually. I can do that. Holy shit, we're gonna do that. I just want, like, certain parts to be more... like the faces and stuff. I feel like I need to be a little bit more subtle with it, though. Just like very lightly. Dang it. There we go. Oops. There we go. we set my model change like that this week, like presets that I made and everything. Like the model I saved for like that one, and I set it to delete because me and Mr. Brogath went, when do we ever use delete? Well, I found when I use delete. In this case, it's solely to, you know, solely to delete things. Let me make it a little bit bigger. And can't win them all, exactly. Alright, so what do we think? Like, I did some neat stuff. Touched a button. Oh, no, wait. I guess it did delete all that. Oh, that makes me sad. It did not do the aberration the way I wanted to. I mean, it does look cool. Thank you. I wanted, like, the little aberration thing. I really like that one. Ah, there's a chromatic I really don't see a difference in the angle. Woo! Might have been a little bit too much. No, bit too much. Let's do smaller. Less intense. And then we can erase parts of it. Just to have like the outside portion. I think that would look really cool. Because, like, you can make certain parts sharp. And then other parts not so sharp. And then also I can do the same thing here. And this one I can make it like a little bit more. That's interesting. It does make it pop out a whole lot more, and I think that's interesting, but I'm gonna have to move it up a little bit. Alright, do we like the chromatic aberration? I think I like the chromatic aberration. Nice. Because I erased what's on the inside so their eyes stay nice and sharp, but the outside, just like, you know, like they're screaming. Like they're reverberating off the walls. I always like duplicating layers when I do these things because I like to just delete the layers when I'm done. And that's why the noise wasn't really working, because it was just working on the parts that that had like a little bit left. Because I had erased some parts. A little bit of noise also. Let's see, what else? What else do we have? Filter here. Sharp mask, render, Perlin noise. I wonder what Perlin noise does. Oh, never mind. We don't want Perlin noise. I need to do motion blur too, though. I bet that would look. What if we duplicated this layer again? This is how I used to do this stuff all the time. Just like duplicate and just like do dumb stuff. Oh, I really like the motion blur. I think I liked it better underneath. But maybe not. Maybe if I erase some bits. Maybe. Let's see. What can we do here? Maybe it just went too hard. Maybe we motion blur. Oh wait a minute. Before I do that, let's put it up here and then try that. I don't know. Do we like the motion blur or do we not like the motion blur? I also put it like underneath. It kind of adds like another kind of like drop shadow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it looks nice underneath, though. I feel like. Like, it makes it darker around the outside. It makes it stand out more. I think I'll keep it underneath. I think I like it without that too. Alright, I think that's good. I think we'll stop. Or I just start playing with all the different things again. I do like the quick effects though. Like, it's so neat. But see, like, I wouldn't be able to, like, erase some of the stuff that I would want, so. Artistic lines and color look interesting. I think I've done enough. I've done it. You scream, we scream. We all scream for ice cream.
Happy Halloween.
I'm gonna save all these. Save. One is 50%, one is 100%. 50% goes on social media. Alright. This is my Ooh, no. There we go. My finished sticker, another sticker design here. You scream, we scream. It's all fun and games until the raccoon gives you babies. The possum maybe not so much, but you know. But this is my work for today on Artabelinda Sunday. Hooray! More stickers. I love making stickers. They're easy to do. You don't have to put as much thought into them. You just sticker meme. Alright. It's a pretty good day to have like a short little stream. Shorter than usual, even though I think I just about play for only like a couple hours, maybe 2-3 hours, but I'm a little bit extra snooty today because the seasons are changing and that makes my nose go haywire. But anyway, I'm actually going to stream the next 3 days in a row. Wednesday is going to be another Artabelinda Wednesday instead of Artabelinda Sunday. So I got to figure out what we're going to do for that one. And then tomorrow we'll play some Honkai Star Rail, maybe. Maybe we'll play 2 of Expedition 33. 2 days. Or maybe one day I'll be Stardew Valley. I don't know. Okay, one day it's going to be Expedition 33, and then one day it's going to be something else. Maybe even Oblivion. My to-do gaming list is way too long. I never even finished Baldur's Gate 3, so there's a lot of of games on my list here, so we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll just start Halloween a little bit early. The Halloween season is upon us. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. If you guys want to check out my schedule that's going to happen, it's going to be on X. You know, X. We can't call it Twitter anymore. Even though I still call it Twitter because, you know, I'll never call it anything else. Just because of the fact I have a hard time changing the way I think. So it's not for any other reason other than the fact I find it very difficult when things change names. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. All the streams Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will be at 7 p.m. So you could just check me out. Just drop a lurk. Thanks all for joining me. See you guys tomorrow.